Hello everyone, today I'll be showing us how to record LOGMAR visual acuity. My name is Adio. Before now, eye care workers have been using the silent visual acuity even to evaluate low vision patients. But it is advocated that the LOGMAR visual acuity chart is what should be used for that purpose. So it's important for us to know how to record the visual acuity. If you look at this chart, on the left hand side, we have the Snellen notation or the Snellen values. On the other side, on the right hand side, we have the LOGMAR notation listed there. So when you are recording, especially for low vision patients, use the LOGMAR notation. So you sit your patient 4 meters away, and this chart, the higher the value that you get, the worse the visual acuity. The lower the values that you get, the better the visual acuity. Each line has 5 letters, and it represents 0.02 LOGMAR, each one of them. And when you look at the entire line, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 0.02 makes it 0.1 LOGMAR. So it changes by 0.1, 0.1 all the way down to the bottom of the chart. So the better the visual acuity that the patient has, the lower the figure that you have to record. So assuming your patient sits at 4 meters away and is able to read this entire line, then you say the visual acuity is 1.0 LOGMAR. But assuming the patient is not able to read this line and can read this entire line, but can read an extra 2 lines, but not able to complete this line to the end, one method is to add these 2 values, 0.02, 0.02, making 0.04, and then you subtract it from 1 LOGMAR, which the patient was able to completely read, and that gives you 0.96 LOGMAR. Now, a second method. If your patient is not able to read these 3 letters, but could read these 2 letters, what you are expected to do is to add these 3 values, 0.02, 0.02, 0.02, making 0.06, and you add it to 0.9, and that will give you the same value. So when you use the subtraction method and you use the addition method, it should give you the same value. So you can use that to compare your findings. Now, and it should be the same for you to have to be sure that you are completely correct in terms of writing down the LOGMAR value of that patient's visual acuity. Now, assuming the patient could not read the chart from, that's this largest one, from 4 meters, what you're expected to do is to move the patient to 2 meters, you half the distance. If you could read this line, then you add 0.3, a correction factor for half of that distance, to 1 LOGMAR, assuming you could read this entire line. So that is 1 plus 0.3, that will give you 1.3 LOGMAR. Now, assuming the patient could not read even at 2 meters, the biggest chart line here, then you move the patient again, half the distance, to 1 meter, and then you add another 0.3, making 0.6. So the visual acuity is 1.6 LOGMAR. Then you have the distance again to 0.5 if the patient could not read anything here, and then that will make the visual acuity 1.9 LOGMAR. So that is how to record the visual acuity using LOGMAR notation. Thank you for your attention.